Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tempers here, back again for another Dead by Daylight video. Now, I thought since 2v8 is rocking right now, we would check it out, since it did get a couple different updates. First thing I want to talk about here is the reason why I'm going in as killer. First of all, I'm a killer main. I find Survivor to be pretty boring. I mean, there are some interesting things about it. I've played lots of Survivor before I got into killer, and it's actually funny because whenever the game first came out, I want to say maybe between 2016 and 2019, I actually didn't want to play killer at all because I felt like, I don't know, it was too stressful, or I don't know what reason I had. I just wanted to play Survivor, and got to rank 1 multiple times, and it just, you know, got boring over time sitting on a generator and doing nothing. But anyway, I did want to show off this new feature they have with killer in 2v8, and it's called play while you wait. So all you do is, you know, pick a killer, any killer you want, and then you just hit ready up, and in the top right hand side of the screen you should have a thing pop up here in a second, and it'll ask you if you would like to play as Survivor while you wait. And the reason why it asks you that is because estimated wait time is 24 minutes. So you just hit join, and then boom. And then it'll tell you that you're still searching for a killer match, even though you're searching for a Survivor match at the same time. And you can leave at any time you want. You do have to ready up, though, as a Survivor. It will not ready up for you automatically. But I'm going to be making a video for each one of the different classes. Same thing I did for Battlefield, because they did just update each one of them. Each class gets 2 skills, and then a third one unlocks once you've been hooked once, which helps out for a lot of people that get unlucky, like me, at the start of matches where, you know, sometimes you spawn very close to the killer, sometimes, unfortunately, the killer sees you right away. Things like that happen. So you can see how fast you can do a Survivor match, because there's not that many Survivors that are searching for a match. That's why the blood point bonus is at 5.0 right now, which is, I think, the highest it can go. It starts at 1.0. I'm not sure if you get the blood point bonus if you are doing the play while you wait. I don't think so. But as an Escapist, the first skill is going to reveal the order of all the pallets in vaults within 16 meters. I believe it was in the 20s, so that got nerfed. But that's a built-in windows of opportunity for you there. Then the team skill, you get to activate the silent rush, and survivors within 12 meters are granted 50% haste for 3 seconds, and they can also perform silent rushes for 8 seconds. And then affected survivors will become exhausted for 20 seconds and has a 30-second cooldown. And then after you get caged once and then unhooked, you will be able to basically heal yourself for free. And I think it said about at 70% speed or something like that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so the Escapist class is really good for taking chase. Like, let's say you have a teammate and they've been hooked twice and they're about to be on dead hook. You can try to get in front and get the killer's attention, something like that. And you can see right off the bat, we are able to see 2 pallets there. Make that 3. And that's going to be there for the whole entire game. You are not going to be able to bring in any items into the match, but there are chests all around the map, and they keep respawning with items throughout the game. So you can get medkits, you can get toolboxes, flashlights, I believe you can get fog vials, which is the new smoke grenade. And we did just see the killer is headed this way. There are many other abilities that our teammates have that are helping us and letting us see, and he does not want us to work on this gen. Oh, that's actually owning. I thought that was Trapper for a second there. That's actually the oh, what? I don't know about that one. I'm actually gonna clip that. Yeah, that definitely should not have been hit. And then we get to see the other killer there. It is Legion, of course. But that definitely should not have been hit whatsoever. So yeah, they pick you up and then they instantly hook you. And then it'll remind you again that you'll be able to heal without a med kit for 70% speed. Everybody can see you. So right now everybody can see me in like a white outline, so they know where I am. They can come and get me at any time. I am playing as Michonne from The Walking Dead, by the way. And then if Michonne helps Rick on a generator or the heal, there's like some extra voice lines that proc as well. We need to run because Oni is going to come right after he hooks that person. Yeah, they do see me here, unfortunately. Yeah. So unfortunately, we're getting a little unlucky here. This might be a short upload. So yeah. One thing that used to happen is if a killer got too close to you when you were on the hook, it actually would teleport you to a different location to help your team, you know, unhook you in a safer spot. So, well, I'm gonna heal myself here since she doesn't want to heal me. I'm not gonna be working on a gen when I've gotten unlucky enough to be down twice in the first like 3 minutes. That's just not how it works. So you are gonna have games like that where you get hooked 2 times that fast, you know? It's unfortunate. I did play some games offline and they were going pretty well, so it's kind of funny how as soon as I hit the recording button I get really unlucky like this, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And then there's some quests in the top right here you see me completing. And they're free 2v8 quests, and they get you some blood points. I think if you complete enough of them, there's like 4 cosmetics you can get. You know, you get your player banners, you get your badges, your keychains, and all that. Which I don't really care too much about, but you know, it's something. And we do see the killer coming this way, so I'm going to hide behind this rock here. Yeah, demons are getting decimated here. I'm actually going to go and unhook this person. No point in just wasting time waiting for the killer to come or not come. So we're just going to be unhooking people here. This game's looking like an L. So just wanted to show off the class here.
Just a second.
I think Escapist is one of the least played classes. I want to see where this person goes. You can kind of predict where they're going to be spawning when they get hooked. Sometimes it goes into the opposite side of the map. But the killer is coming this way. Legion is a very, very hated, the most hated killer in this playlist because, you know, obviously his ability lets him hit somebody, and then once he does, he knows where the 4 closest people are. Don't really have any pallets to work with here every time we are getting chased. So at least we're not the first one to die, so that's something. That's something good to say there. But if I'm playing Survivor, I probably want to pick a. I want to pick Engineer, or I want to pick Scout. I think rebuilding the pallets is kind of fun. And my teammate is bringing the killer right to me, unfortunately. And Legion's going to hit that person there. And unfortunately, He has the ability to know where I am when he kicks. And Oni somehow knew I was there, probably because I'm not sure why he didn't go for me. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a miss up. I kind of know where all the pallets are here, which is nice. I think this person lost sight of me. The Oni is still in the area. See if I can get another toolbox out of this chest. That'd be nice. He's actually coming this way. He's going for somebody. He can use his power again. So while Oni is kind of annoying to go up against, it's not as annoying as going up against Legion, because Legion can just keep hitting you and over again. And we actually did get all the gates powered, surprisingly. I'm gonna go help out my teammates. Nobody gets left behind. There's no MMR. We're not playing for anything. There's no reason to be stingy. Or maybe I'll go for this person. So yeah, in the late game, there's nothing really. Besides being able to see where all the pallets are, there's nothing really going for the Escapist. And this is Daryl and Rick here. Sometimes the voice lines get procced, sometimes they don't. Let's see, this person is going over here. You know, there's no reason not to try to save everybody. You get extra blood points, you know. It's like you don't get anything for escaping. You really don't.
This will be quick.
Alright, and I guess we can try to open the gate here. Yeah, Oni gets his power very fast in this game. Very, very fast. In this game mode, I should say. Now that person's dead, nothing we can do. Don't know where Daryl and Rick went. Maybe they're trying to save people. She's dead on hook. He got hit again or something. I don't know what happened to him. We're gonna heal here. What are we doing? Everybody's here pretty much. Alright. So even though we had a rough start there, we actually got to escape. Not that I really care about it. I mean, you do get the quest completion for escaping, but there's no grade. You're not getting graded or anything like that. There's nothing going on. You just see everybody's score. You know, we went up against a fearmonger and a brute, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to Escapist. Probably one of the most simplest classes in the game. And then you hop back in here. You go back to Trapper. The game sees if there's a match ready for us. And if this thing pops up again, that means there's not. Yep, so unfortunately, we'll have to, this says we'll have to wait another 10 minutes. So if we do another game, we should be able to join another one. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we will go and see another class. Peace out.